So Reagan National Airport did close overnight and for much of this morning as well. Flights slowly at this point reopening their gates and resuming. In the Triangle this morning, we did see a few cancellations and delays as a result.
Yeah, let's take a look at the scheduled flights at Raleigh-Durham International Airport right now. We're looking at 0 delayed flights, but 9 canceled as a result of this incident.
And speaking of the airport, we've got Amalia Roy live there. She's been there speaking with locals and travelers alike.
Amalia, what are you hearing from people at the airport?
I was here all morning, and most people I spoke with either had headlines or I was the one to relay the news to begin with that there had been this crash. But once I spoke with them, all they relayed back was that they were heartbroken for these families, for these loved ones, and for the first responders who are dealing with this.
Flying with a little one, it's already anxiety ridden, but let alone knowing someone crashed last night, like those are people's kids.
Hannah Roach is on her way to San Diego with her young son. She says news of a plane crash in Washington, D.C. is concerning, and that her thoughts are with the families who lost their loved ones.
I know he will have his dad waiting at home for us in a few days when we come back home. So knowing that people are missing their loved ones and they didn't get to come home last night, that's really hard to hear.
Allison and Dennis J. Cokes are on their way to Nashville for a wedding, but their first stop is Dulles International Airport in D.C.
You know, we take for granted that when we fly that we're going to be safe, and then just to have something like that happen is kind of shakes your faith in the system.
Even though they considered possible delays for their flight, they're not worried about their travel plans. Their focus, like many people Thursday morning, is the victims, their families, and first responders.
We'll certainly deal with any delays if there are, you know, just wanting them to do what they need to do for the victims.
If anyone believes that they did have loved ones on that flight, American Airlines does have a tip line that they can call. We have more information on that at CBS17.com. Live at RDU, Amalia Roy, CBS 17 News.